So we're installing a vinyl mural, good quality mural. This is from muralsyourway.com. Not very expensive, very reasonably priced for the quality that I have here. So your first inclination is when you get this sheet up is to use a plastic smoother. Even if there's no scratches or anything, it's a mistake. Take an eraser that you have for your chalkboard at home and use that as the primary tool to get your bubbles out. Because here's what's going to happen. Your plastic smoother is going to catch something. You might have a dry piece of glue, and if you drag it, you might scratch this color, and you don't want to do that. This isn't going to get all of the bubbles out, but it'll get the main ones out. I can see it over here. I'm getting all the main issues out of the wallpaper. And you just go evenly back and forth on a horizontal line. You don't want to be doing this. If you go straight, you get them all out at the same time, and you don't leave any behind. See, I have a big air pocket right here. And of course, all you have to do is lift this. Just push it down. But the idea is that all we have used so far is a damp cloth and an eraser. This way you don't scratch it. And we'll do the same thing at the top. I love the beautiful colors in this. The night sky, you don't want to scratch that. Very hard to repair. Okay, I can't get everything out with the eraser, but I got 90% of the irregularities out with the eraser. And if you had done it with something else, you're going to wind up having to push too hard, and then you can wrap the vinyl around the plastic and it could scratch it. So you don't want this to be your first tool when you're dealing with something so obscure in color, and you would see any scratches if you looked at it on a close angle. You have to take the time to be gentle. So after I put the first sheet up and I used the eraser to get out the major air pockets, I took this very smooth plastic smoother after I sanded it, and I gently went across, holding the smoother at a 10-degree angle with the wall, pressing firmly, but making sure that there's a lubricant of water that acts as a barrier between the smoother and the wall covering, just in case anything is there. There could be a bug that flew against it. If you drag the bug, you could scratch the paper. You have to be very careful. Also, you have to make sure your nails are short enough so your nails don't scratch this too. Let's get back to the installation. For those of you watching, after having installed about 100 murals last year in 2019, anybody can install this. Here's why. The instructions tell you to leave it overlapped. And so we have this matchup here. All you have to do is make sure that your pattern is simply overlapped with the other. Now, here's something that you should know. You have to determine which side of the wall covering you're going to overlap. Since most people will enter this room through the side that my hand is moving from, you don't want this side overlapped. You want to put that underneath this one so that you don't see the edge of the wall covering. So we will take the right side up and overlap it onto the left. And that's why you have an interchangeable edge, so that you can determine which side gets overlapped. If you overlap the wrong side, it may not be the best appearance-wise. Personally, I don't like an overlap, but I see in some establishments like Burger King and Five Below, they have graphics that are overlapped. And I think they're just making it easy for wallpaper installation today, because very few people have the ability to hang it these days. I think that's why they do it. I don't know. But there's still, you still have to know which side to overlap, because you could get it wrong and you'll make it look terrible if you overlap the wrong side. Okay, so there you have it. We'll just smooth this out with our eraser. And you can see that the pattern matches perfectly. So just for those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, there is a bleed, and that is the left and the right sheets, although separate, share a commonality. That commonality is called the bleed. And that on this wall covering is approximately 2 inches of pattern. As I wrap up this installation in this point of the video, I want the viewers to see the wall mural on an angle, to be fair to you, to show you that truly all of the air came out from behind the wall mural. Look at how beautiful it looks. I want you to be confident that you can do this too if you follow the simple steps that I identify in this video and in the videos that I have posted on my YouTube channel.